Next question, Senator Mark.
Is the Minister of Labour here? Oh, he's here. First time I'm seeing him. Thank you, Minister. No, he's a good chap so far. I think he's from Labrador.
Would you ask the question?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah. Question number 88 to the Honourable Minister of Labour.
Minister of Labour.
Madam President, I wish to thank you for the opportunity afforded to me to respond to the questions raised by Senator Mark pertaining to the ratification of the International Labour Organization's Convention number 149, Nursing Personnel Convention 1977. Permit me, Madam President, to briefly explain the process of ratification of ILO conventions before answering the specific question. Trinidad and Tobago has been a member state of the ILO since 1963. ILO instruments are adopted at the International Labour Conference and are subject to ratification by member states. In the case of Trinidad and Tobago, before ILO conventions are ratified, they are first considered by the ILO 144 Tripartite Consultative Committee, which comprises representatives of government and employers and workers' organizations. The proposals of the committees are submitted to the Minister of Labour and subsequently to Cabinet, where a decision is made to recommend ratification of a particular convention. Once Cabinet agrees that it should be ratified, the information is presented to Parliament and then the Ministry of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs for the necessary instruments to be prepared. It should be noted, Madam President, that once a convention is ratified, the government has a responsibility to ensure the provisions of implementing the law and practice that it reports on it periodically. With regard to ILO Convention number 149 specifically, the Ministry of Labour received correspondence from the Trinidad and Tobago Registered Nurses Association in March of 2019 and formally requesting ratification of this convention. This matter was referred to the committee, which undertook in its 2018-2020 gap analysis of the provisions contained in the convention and existing measures in Trinidad and Tobago. In so doing, the committee consulted with the Nurses Services Division of the Ministry of Health and also reached out to Trinidad and Tobago Association of Midwives for views on the gap analysis. The term of the committee, however, ended in February of 2020. It should be noted, Madam President, that subsequent to my appointment as Minister of Labour, I met with key stakeholders, including the Trinidad and Tobago Registered Nurses Association, and I would have indicated that the committee was being reconstituted and consideration of ILO Convention number 149 would be placed on its agenda. The committee was reconstituted in February of 2021 and will be seeking to obtain the outstanding feedback from key stakeholders in order to finalize the recommendations with respect to information regarding the ILO 149. Based on the recommendations of the committee, the necessary and appropriate action will be taken. I thank you, Madam President.
Senator Mark.
Thank you, Madam President. Can I ask the Honourable Minister of Labour if you can share with us the stakeholders that are being consulted to determine finally the way forward as it relates to Convention 149, the stakeholders involved?
Minister.
Madam President, the stakeholders include all the nursing and medical advisory boards that we have. There is also open consultation in which members of the public can in fact have their views shared, and based on those responses, it would be further disseminated and basically looked at in coming up with our policy decisions.
Senator Ma?
Honourable Minister, given the importance of the nursing fraternity, including midwives, in the field of health, protection and improvement of health and welfare of the population, is the Minister favorably looking towards having an approach made to the Cabinet so that, with a view to having this very important convention, as requested by the Trinidad and Tobago Registered Nursing Association, ratified ultimately?
Senator Ma?
Can I ask?
No, Senator Ma, I won't allow that question.
Well, all right, may I ask the Honourable Minister, is there a time frame that has been established by this committee to look into, and as it relates to the finalization of this request by the TTRNA? From your perspective, is there a time frame that you are looking at?
Minister?
Thank you, Madam President. Yes, Madam President, I gave the undertaking to the Nurses Association that we would try and finish all the consultations in 2021 with a view to bringing and ratifying it in 2022, given the agenda that we have for 2021.
Senate, yeah? Next question.